welcome to the Champions Podcast, and where we talk about the milestones, the successes of the ability seminars in the education sector or in the education departments of our country. And we have been joined today by one of our teacher champions, and Mr. Benson. I would love to ask you to say hi to our listeners. So, Benson, go ahead.
Thank you very much, James. Hi, everyone. I'm happy again to join us in this wonderful podium. It is always a great pleasure to meet James. And today it is also an opportunity to meet one of our champions. I'm eager to learn, I'm eager to unlearn, and I'm eager to relearn again. Thank you.
Excellent. Go ahead, Glenda.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to attend the podcast meeting. I'm glad, and I'm ready to share the experiences in my personal life and in my career. Thank you.
Excellent. That's great to hear and great to know. And today, just to kick us off, I just wanted to let you know that we're going to be talking about the success of ability seminars. And we're going to the last episode we talked about the general success of the ability seminar, and today we're going to be specific on the success of the ability seminar on the teachers themselves, like professionally and personally, how the ability seminars have helped them, and also in their work, how the students have responded, their performance, their behavior, their discipline. Has it improved? Has it witnessed any change? Because that is the aim of the ability seminars. We are bringing in life skills education and using it to bring in a new civilization in Africa, and through true life skills education. And we've proven and we've tested and seen that ability seminars are true life skills because of the results they deliver, how precise, how simple they are, and how effective they have become. And I just wanted to, as we even wait for one of the teacher champions, Mark, to join the podcast, and we are glad that Glenda has kept time and he is with us. And since you joined you joined the teachers champions program, Glenda, how has it helped you? How has the ability seminars been of help to you?
Okay, thank you so much. Once again, I'm Glenda Kinyi, teacher champion who has been joining the ability seminars. And my purpose was to usher in the new age of civilization in Africa through true life skills education. So I can pinpoint some two of the technologies that I got encouraged, and I learned through so many technologies, but I hold on to two of them, which keeps me going every day. One is how to handle work, and that one may fall under my career, and another one was under personal integrity, under my personal life. So the success of the ability seminar in my personal life, it has given me personal growth. Like it has boosted my confidence. Maybe the TR0s has given me so much confidence. I could not, sometimes back, I could not even talk facing someone for like even 2 minutes. I was shy. I could talk and look down, but nowadays I always talk to somebody looking at you on your eye. Another one, under confidence still, I've learned to maybe forgive others. Like I used to hold on grudges. Maybe if I had an issue with you, I could hold on onto that one, not forgiving. It is just there. If I see you, maybe I talk to you, but I'm just holding grudges. But when I was going through the ability seminar, I learned to forgive. Another one, I learned to say sorry. sometimes I could even, I could be on the wrong side, knowing very well that I'm the person who has wronged this person, but I will not say sorry. I had that ego that how say sorry how now, but I've learned to say sorry. I've learned to say thank you to some maybe small things. If you're given something, you just say thank you. That maybe thank you, maybe it's something big to someone else, or even if you say sorry, even if it was a big thing, sorry melts down everything. Another thing, it has given me clear goal by making better choices. I'm able to make better choices in my life. Nobody can make for me my choices. I'm able to make my choices alone. Another one, it has improved my mindset. This is whereby I can make a choice and nobody can convince me otherwise. This is where I get the integrity. I cannot buy someone's idea as long as I've made up my mind that I want to do something for myself. And also, I was able to do some small project like pig keeping. Though it is still small, but every day as I kept on learning, I kept on growing. Yeah.
Wow, those are tremendous milestones. Wow. That is so great for sharing. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. And it just shows how effective and how powerful the ability seminars and the skills they have and the technologies, the ideas the technologies carry in them when put into practical use really brings a lot of change to an individual, to one's environment, to how your work, to attitude, and to your productivity. Thank you so much for sharing that. And that's so amazing. And it is so interesting that you are a special needs teacher, and you teach children and students who have special needs. How has the ability seminars come in to help in your delivery as a teacher?
Okay, in my career, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher by profession, teaching special needs learners. We say they are able differently. So
okay.
yeah, they are able
Good to know
differently.
that.
Yeah. So in my teaching career, it has helped me in handling work effectively and efficiently, and in time. Maybe like if I may start with the part of professional documents, presenting them early and effectively. It has given me also idea on how to motivate my learners. You know, the learners who are able differently, they are not like the regular ones. So you might take so much time in teaching them something, and they always need to be motivated. If there's no motivation, you will not get the objective that maybe you set for them. One little step or one little achievement, motivation must be there. So the ability seminars has given me ideas on how to motivate the learners. Maybe sometimes I decided to come up with I made up the success card with the emojis of love, laughing, happy. Like if you do what I told you to do, I give you a card, and if you open it, maybe you get maybe some words written there, love emoji or happy emoji, and it has made my class and my teaching being enjoyable. It has also helped me in managing my classroom. Sometimes my learners who are able differently, they are difficult to manage. That is why sometimes if you come to our classes, you get ratio 2 to maybe 4, 2 teachers to 4 learners. Because maybe you might be teaching and one is up going towards the door doing this and that, but the way I always attend the ability seminars, I'm now one in my class. I'm one teacher, 8 learners, and I'm able to manage them well through the ability seminars, and I'm happy about that. And no stress at all. I can even leave them in class, give them instructions, and they follow. They remain until I come back. It has also enabled me achieve the academic goals and the objectives set for them. The objective, if you set an objective, maybe you want to achieve something, maybe in months' time, it will take you 2 months to achieve the objective for this learner. So the ability seminars has enabled me to achieve that objective, which I have set for 2 months, to run for 1 month. And at the end of the term, I always get different feedback from the parents, like, these learners nowadays can do this and this, and I'm happy as a teacher. Yes.
Wow, wow, wow. This just shows how powerful the ability seminars are in equipping somebody to become the better version of themselves. And this is really quite seen and is manifested in the way you are handling your class of very powerful students, and the way you are able to now manage them alone, whereas you are always allowed to have two per classroom, but you are managing them as one teacher. That shows how much your capacity has been built, and as your capacity has been really improved by the ability seminars. Benson, do you have any insight or any question maybe or something that has interested you about Glenda that you'd want to add or maybe ask?
Well, I'm really grateful for the fact that the ability seminar has brought improvement. We are seeing miracles. When Glenda was talking, I was just thrilled. I was just amazed at how the ability seminar has reshaped her way of thinking. Ability seminar has also encouraged her to continue pursuing a profession, and it has also equipped her with skills on how to handle learners who are able differently, on how to undergo challenges that we normal teachers, sometimes we find it a bit difficult. I am really learning a lot from what she is sharing, and the experience that she has had with the ability seminar. It is really awesome. It is really tremendous. Thank you. Just carry on, move on.
Thank you.
Wow, that's great. That's a good remark, Benson. We see when we look at the success of ability seminars, these are not just successes, but they are miracles, because as you know, the seminar of the four levels of exchange, you find that ability seminars, when the technology in the ability seminars and the skills that are taught in the ability seminars, when put into use and put into the right practical use, they bring in exchange in abundance. They bring in exchange in abundance. Like, you are able to find, and I mean, you're able to achieve great results, as we've just seen from Glenda's experience, because she's not just changed as an individual and personally, but she's also improved and changed as a professional, as a teacher, as a human being, she becomes beneficial and truly an awesome individual in the society. And that has been the aim. That has been the aim of the ability seminars and the technologies of L. Ron Hubbard. And that's why we are really encouraged and we are really enthusiastic each and every day to share, to train, to bring in new members into the Teachers Champions program, so that they can be equipped, they can be made different and become the better version of themselves. And this has really encouraged me, because seeing the long while that we've been with Glenda and her sharing, and even it has always been obvious, because she has been a very active member and participant during the seminars that we've been having, the training sessions that we've been having every Saturday. And that just go to show you that she is applying these technologies. And she has mentioned even the TRs. Right now, she's able to look someone straight into the eye. She's able to have confidence while she's handling her learners. She's able to be grateful, able to manage her anger properly, and not have outbursts that are going to make her hurt another person emotionally. That's so great to hear. That's wonderful to hear. And those are some of the miracles that we were talking about. And even as you're going to be closing, Glenda, are there any improvements or adjustments that you would love maybe or you would want to see included in the ability seminars?
Thank you so much again. In the ability seminars, everything has been good. I can't complain. I don't know, because I've gained, so I don't have the complaints. So maybe sometimes some 1 month behind there, I wasn't able to join the classes because I could sometimes not have the transport to bring me there. So sometimes when I come with the 100 shillings, I go back with the 100 shillings, it becomes difficult. But apart from that, everything has been good. And Teacher James and Teacher Ben, they are good teachers. I appreciate them. They are loving. They are always available and ready to hear from the teachers, champions who are there. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for those wonderful remarks. And it just shows how powerful these technologies and tools are and how much they need to be pushed and they need to be shared and rolled out even into our educational system. And have you been able to either share some of our tools and some of the ability seminars with your fellow teachers and maybe their experience or maybe feedback?
I got to share with a few of them, the three teachers. I'm always around three. We are 6 in our unit, but I'm always around 3 teachers. But sometimes I always share with them, and I've always encouraged them to join me in the classes. And maybe the situation or the maybe some of them, those Saturdays are the days that they can go for to make their hustle. So they say that they can't make it, but I always bring on board the technologies and share with them, and they're always grateful for giving them the knowledge that I've gotten from somewhere else.
That's great. That's great. We will be sharing with them the webinars that Benson always has, so that at least they can be part of them wherever they are at the comfort of their homes, so that these technologies don't leave them behind and they together be put into the system and into the program so that they be the better versions of themselves, the same as what has happened to you. I think that is going to be all for today. And thank you so much, Glenda, for being part of this podcast today. Any last words or closing remarks that you might have, Glenda?
Okay. The way you said that you will bring the podcast, the webinar, so that the teachers can join. I think that one is a good idea, because whenever they see me, if Benson share the podcast or the way you always record us and we talk, I always put in my status. So when they watch me talking, they always tell me, mbona hautuambii pia si tuendange huko? And I tell them that is where I always go every Saturday. So they say if we can get that webinar, it can be better for us.
So they are asking why you don't invite them to be part of the
I am always
meeting.
talking. Yeah.
Wow.
And I tell them that is where I always go on Saturday, the places I always invite you, but you are always busy. And they say that if the webinar can include them, that can be good.
Excellent.
And another thing, I just want to thank you, James and Benson, for always being available for us, despite the challenges that we've faced. You know the challenges. You are always there. You are always striving to give us the best. And also the sponsors for the seminars that we always attend. Tell them that I've said thank you, and they've impacted something on us. Maybe they can't see, but there's something that they've impacted on some of us. Thank you.
Excellent. They are going to hear this message, and thank you so much for your kind words. Benson, any closing remarks as we close the podcast for today?
Champion Glenda, and the question was, is there any area that you would wish us to improve with regard to our meetings, or just any area that you would wish we improve on? Yes.
Maybe on the issue of transport area, you can improve on that area. Apart from that, me, I'm good, because that is the only challenge that I always face sometimes, that I don't have the transport to go and then I remain back. Sometimes I give you the excuse that, Ben, I'm committed somewhere, but it's only that I don't have that transport to bring me there. So if you can improve there a bit, because me, I'm coming a bit far. So that is the only challenge that I have faced there. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing that. And James, I wanted also to add on something on the success of ability seminar in our lives. You know, when we are talking about the success of the ability seminar in our life is accompanied by a lot of external factors, internal factors. So when you are mentioning school, our life is also affected with school. When you are mentioning family, our life is also part of the family. You know, the 8 dynamic, it also forms part of our life. So our lives has been affected with the ability seminar in various ways. And these ways has enabled our life to be reshaped in such a way that now I can talk smiling. Now I can talk very happy because I am having a high tone or a half tone. My tone has been improved because of the ability seminar. Now I can talk without invalidating someone, because I know if I invalidate the person, that means that I am undermining the person and I am creating a barrier for the person to open up and learn and acquire knowledge. And you know very well that when you know, you know. When you know, you always become competent and industrious. And that is why knowledge is also very important. Our life is also affected by the ARC triangle, the affinity on how we relate with each other, on how we like each other, on how we love each other, the reality of the matter, that today is on Thursday, and we all agree on that, and that is the reality. And the way we communicate, that if one of the triangle is affected, or one part of the triangle is affected, our life is affected. If one is taken away, our life is affected. So they work together so that our life can be with a purpose. A purposeful life is a meaningful life. A purposeful life is a life that is well lived. So success of ability seminar in our lives has contributed a lot, or the ability seminar has contributed a lot in my life personally. It has also helped me to empower other champions. Thank you very much.
Wow, that is so elaborate and that's very powerful. Thank you, Benson, for sharing that. And with that powerful remark, with that powerful words that have come from you, we come to the end of today's podcast. And thank you for availing yourselves. Thank you, Glenda, for being part of this and giving us your experience and the miracles of the ability seminars. And thank you, Benson, for co-hosting this with me. I've been your host. I'm James Andaro, and this is the Champions Podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of this journey, and see you next week in our next episode. Bye.